Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking amazing. Thank you. Welcome back to all of our OG tribe members and to everyone who is new. Welcome in. Y'all are doing an amazing job supporting our tribe, our channel. Thank you. I have been asking very kindly to help grow, and you always got to ask for what you want. And I was thinking to myself, why not just ask? Why not just put it out there? I'm really wanting to grow our tribe. I'm ready for the next step, next level, and I'm ready for these messages to reach even more beautiful souls out there. I know our tribe is bigger. I know there are so many amazing connections that are just waiting to happen, okay? So I'm here for it, and I'm here for you, and I'm stoked, okay? This reading is going to be a little bit different than the usual. And what I mean, if you want to just stick with me, I guess I can timestamp for when the reading actually starts for those of you who are a little impatient. But for those of you who are here for a little bit of a story time, yeah, so normally like the day before, the night before, or whatever, I'm gearing up to work before I go to sleep. I think about my next day. What kind of reading should I do for the collective? Things like that. And I was really like, okay, I think it's about time to do an almost personal read because we've been picking up a lot of love messages lately. And I know there are many of you in our tribe who are focused on the self, focused on self-love, self-care, your own path, your own journey and growth and soul's evolution, all that wonderful stuff. So I was kind of set on that. And then I woke up this morning from a very intense dream. Okay. It was a highly emotional dream. And what I was picking up on is there was someone who really disappointed you, someone who shocked you, perhaps. This is in the dream. Someone basically told you, somebody that you loved, basically told you, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to become involved. No, or they may have ghosted you. They disappointed you in some type of way, and they hurt your feelings a lot. Okay, this is in the dream, and I was feeling this. And I do feel this is a collective energy I was picking up on because it was so intense. Anyways, so you are processing, you go about, whatever you're doing in dreamland here. Um, and you're processing, you're upset, you're disappointed. Now, fast forward some time, you get a letter in the mail. Now, I'm talking about like an old school, like paper and pen type of letter, okay? And you open it up. And it's actually more than a letter because you know how dreams, it came in an envelope, but when you opened it, it was a book. And the book was like a timeline, and it was written by the person who completely disappointed you and hurt your feelings and all of this. And it was a book, and it was a timeline of every moment the two of you shared. And with these words, and I'll get into what it was saying in a moment, but there were some beautifully drawn scenes and pictures, and it was shocking you. You didn't know that this person was capable of this level of artistic expression, emotional expression. The words were very sweet, very loving. I remember that time when we were standing by the sea and da 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 da, and then this happened, and then there was illustrations that they had hand drawn, and I was like, in my dream, I'm kind of the observer. Like it's not happening to me. I'm observing it happening to someone else. So that's how I knew it was a collective message. I was like, holy smoke. So I was seeing someone going through this book, turning page after page and just being like, well, first of all, crying, a release was happening, and it was like a very healing tears, healing energy. And it was very intense. And it was like a realization of, oh my gosh, I had no idea this person felt this way. I had no idea they were capable of something so sweet, so beautiful, so expressive, so creative. It was really just a very beautiful moment. And when I woke up from the dream, I felt like, wow, okay, I couldn't shake it. I was like, somebody is desperate to communicate their true feelings, their true thoughts. Someone has been suppressing how they truly feel for someone here. And I want to read on that because I can't shake it. And I was like, no, just do your regular reading, Alishia. Do what you were planning to do, but Spirit's not letting me get this feeling out. Okay, so I don't know what's going to come out of it here. I'm going to ring the sound bowl. I'll call in Spirit. We'll get the reading started, folks. Thanks for tuning in and for listening to the story. But this is what I'm reading on. So there's someone here that is absolutely desperate to communicate with you. And again, I do feel like it's going to be something that is very surprising, but in a very beautiful way. And I feel like it's going to take you back. Okay. Like, and I mean, like, you're gonna be like, I don't know, I heard gobsmacked. I don't really say that, but gobsmacked, okay, by receiving this message, okay? Now, let me just do the thing and then we'll read on it, okay? Because I want to know a little bit more information, as I'm sure you do as well. Here we go. Watch your ears. Okay. I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance. As I interpret these messages, may they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so as I was even reading the sound bowl, like, I am getting this overwhelming sense of love. Like, love is washing over. Actually, right now here, it's raining like crazy. So it feels like it's reminding me of those tears that I was witnessing in the dream, of just healing energy washing over you. Okay. And let's just see the energy. We have action. Okay. So that's nice to see action. Someone is about to take some type of action towards you. We'll see what else is here. We have will. Okay. Whenever I see that will energy, it's a determination. It's somebody tapping into their will, their divine will, gaining the courage, gaining the will to take action here. What do we have? Fruition, something coming into fruition, abundance, something manifesting. Okay. And then here we have peace, very beautiful energy, bringing peace to a situation, bringing you peace. Feeling very peaceful. Okay, what do we have on the deck? Fear. Someone has been letting fear hold them back, okay? And I can tell you that just based on the feelings and based on what it is I'm channeling right now, this person who really let you down, who very much disappointed you, did so out of fear, okay? And now it's like they're desperate to come forward. They're desperate to tell you. They're desperate to talk to you. And they are taking action and tapping into their strength of will to work through this fear. Now, I keep getting chills. So first, I would really like to know a little bit more about who this person is so that you can be sure, okay, of who we're speaking on, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and start there. Who is this person to our beautiful collective? Tell me a little bit more, please, Spirit, about their characteristics, a situation, anything that can help our beautiful tribe really use their own discernment, okay, in sorting out if this is their message. Okay, because I understand this is like, it's very intense energy. Who is this person? Well, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, this is somebody who is very busy, very stressed out. They have a lot on their plate. I'll tell you very much that they have a lot going on all the time. They may, they may be somebody who is in charge of many things, or that boss energy, where they've got not like their own obligations, taking care of themselves, maybe taking care of others. They could be in a position of power, management, something like that. When it comes to their career, their job, things like that, they always have a lot going on. Now, the thing about this person is that they willingly carry a lot of stress. Okay, now I say willingly because there is a need when the 10 of Wands comes up to let some of that go, to let some of the responsibilities go, or to delegate, or to, free up some of your own time and space and energy. Okay, so this person carries a lot, but it's willingly. It also indicates a time where they are about to talk about action, right? Drop some of this heavy load, okay? About to make time and space. This could be the kind of person, because we have fear here, and what energy I'm picking up on, they would have piled a lot of things onto their plate in order to distract them from their emotional world, or to distract them from, fear will make us do a lot of things. Okay, so it's like, I don't want to think about the thing I'm scared of, which is obviously here a connection with you. If this is your reading, I don't want to think about this connection. I don't want to think about what I should be doing, how I should be doing it. It's scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna pile up a bunch of stuff on my plate and make myself really busy so I don't think about it, so I don't have to deal with it. So it's kind of like a coping mechanism for this person. They are the kind of person who's is still very much aligned with that hustle culture, which I'm so happy that the hustle culture is going to the wayside, honestly, because it's not healthy. Balance culture is good. Mental health is the new wealth kind of culture. I love that. I love how things are shifting in our world in that sense, where, being super busy all the time isn't really it isn't admired anymore. I don't know if it was at one point. Yeah. Having a lot on your plate, dealing with a lot anyways. So we have Ace of Pentacles here. What I see is the action. In order for them to begin something new, they have to make space, right? In order for them to be able to offer some type of stability, to communicate, to get the ball rolling, to get this connection started, to enter into this beautiful connection, because I do feel like this is the goal for this person. Obviously, they want to communicate with you and tell you all of the things that they remember, all of the ways in which you've affected their life, all of the ways in which how they feel for you, all of these things, because going back to that dream, it was very emotional, very intense, and you did not know that this person actually felt that way about you. You were rejected by them. Like, let's just put it out there. This is that energy. Like, you did not think this was going anywhere, and they hurt your feelings. Like, it was bad news, right? So, but the whole time, this whole time, they've been like, I don't know if they've been secretly planning. It's not necessarily that. It's just they've been trying to ignore their feelings for you by taking on a bunch of projects, a bunch of goals, and trying to ignore it, but they cannot anymore. Okay, there's this point they've come to, and I'll try to figure that as well. We have the Fool, we have the Lovers. Yeah, it's like they're ready. It's like they're ready. I feel like what it is they've gotten very much tired of the hustle, tired of the struggle. I feel like it's come to a point where it's like they cannot physically stand being so busy anymore, or having so many projects on the go, or time. And they're in a period of time and space where they're able to delegate or drop some of that load and focus on something new, right? And which is the connection. Okay, and I say that because I have the Fool here, and I have the Lovers. And this has been weighing on their heart and their mind, on their soul, for some time. Okay, for a while. Okay, I gotta say, for a while. Whew. It has been stressing them out completely, because they know that they've been the ones holding back, right? They've been the ones holding back. They've been the ones it's like they've been carrying this burden for way too long. They just got to unload it. They've got to get it all off their chest. This person could be in some type of counseling as well. I'm getting a healing energy. Tell me about this person. What's changing? What's changing within them? Yeah, we have the World that popped out. Now, there's a lot of very interesting symbolism going on here in this reading already, and it's just beginning. With the World, what's changed? They've grown. They've changed. Like I said, they could be speaking to somebody like a counselor, a professional, or somebody they trust, or even seeking help, self-help, through like YouTube, or like just gaining insight onto their own life, their own journey. Because with the World, this does indicate a period of time where it's like they're closing out cycles. There's an ending of a story. They're ready for something new. It's really powerful in a reading when we have the closing out of the cycle with the world and the new beginning with the Fool. Like that is the reset. Okay, so starting something new, ready to take a risk, jumping up to the next level, elevating on a personal level. Like they've elevated, they've learned, they've evolved, they've grown, right? And so now what it is they've learned so much about themselves. They've learned about what's important, who's important, and who, like, it's a really big cycle is being closed out for them here. And again, it's a feeling of knowing exactly what it is they want, who it is they want, what they want to do, and with the Lovers here and the Ace of Pentacles, this is they want something solid, committed, long term. They want to take that first step. They want to take that leap. But here's the thing. So we know, based on the intuitive message coming through, the channeled message coming through a dream for me, we know that they have disappointed you. They pushed you away. They rejected you in the past out of this fear, right? Out of this fear. And then went ahead to overload themselves. But let's talk about that. I want to back the boat up for a moment. And I want to talk about why they were so scared, or what was going on with them, what was holding them back. How have they changed in that sense? They have evolved. We have the Hermit. This is really good to see. Okay. So there would have been a period of time where the two of you were not talking. And I mean, that makes sense, right? This would have been a long period of silence between the two of you. One, because I did feel and sense that emotion of shock when you open that letter, when you flip through those pages, and you have no idea how much they have been thinking about you, how much they've been reminiscing, going over your timeline with this person, and really feeling all of the experiences, like reliving every moment between the two of you, okay, in great detail. Okay, so they've been going over that in this Hermit mode. They went silent. They pulled away. Absolutely. Now, what the beautiful thing is about the Hermit coming up right here, and I can see the proof that this has been working for them, okay, with the world. That's the proof. When you go into Hermit mode, or when you scare yourself into Hermit mode, and oftentimes that's what we can do. We can retreat into our cave, right? And this is what this person did. They were scared. They put the tail between the legs. They ran into a hole, and you didn't hear from them again. You know what I mean? While they were in this hole, in this cave, right? This Hermit mode, they really get in touch with who they truly are, okay? Because what happens with the Hermit is this is where you gain your wisdom, your insight, where you're going over everything, right? You're learning your lessons. You're reviewing what has been going down in your life. You're not listening to the outside world. You're in a hole. You're in a cave. It's only you and your own guiding light, okay? It's only you figuring out who you are, what you want, what's important, who you love, why, this, like it's everything, right? So they went in for some high processing time, okay? They've been processing everything, their emotions, how they feel, what it would take. Are they worth it? Can they do it? This is a very healing energy, okay? And it was you who actually prompted this person. I mean, you scared the shit out of them, okay? And there's nothing wrong with you. And you may have internalized that rejection, okay? Because they didn't give you an explanation. They could have literally ghosted on you. They could have just disappeared, right? Poof, gone. But that intensity, right? We do have somebody, and I know, I'm not sure you'll be able to see it, but this is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. And we have, the dude on the horse here going off into the woods alone, the Hermit energy. And then right behind we have Alice waving, with a little handkerchief, like, don't really want to see you go, but this is something that you need to do, right? This isn't something you need to do. This is your quest, a side quest, So, yeah, basically getting back to the message, it's like what's changed is they had this time and space, all of this time that the two of you haven't been in communication, all of this dead air that's been between the two of you while you've been getting over it, while you've been, doing whatever you need to do to put yourself right. Again, I do feel like, this was highly disappointing and it really hurt your feelings, right? Okay. So during this time and space of separation, you've been working on you, and they were working on themselves. Okay, but you wouldn't have known it. You wouldn't have known it. Now they've come to some sort of conclusion, right? I feel like what's going on is, I don't know if you're getting a sneak peek into what they were going through during this hermit mode. Hold on. Oh, wait, I had something that's flipped over. What is this? The Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands. Let me just put that down here. The Six of Wands is all about victory, overcoming challenge, okay? And being quite successful. Then we have the Seven of Wands that came out. Okay. This is showing me, oh, what's this? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, I knew this person. Hold on. King of Pentacles. This person, they are the Six of Cups. Okay, the Six of Cups. I'm going to put this down for a minute so I don't get distracted and I can just get the message out. I'll tell you a lot about this person. Now, they could be an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they could have a lot of earth in their chart. We've got Virgo here again. But what I see here is this person is very well established, okay, as far as materially, financially, within their career. They want to be the provider. They're capable of being a provider, somebody who is reliable, loyal, stable, committed, practical, okay? Very, very practical. They're good with their money. Again, it's not even about the finances here in this reading very much. I'm not getting that. It's just that they're capable of being a very good partner, okay? A very loyal, committed partner. That's what they're capable of. So what they've learned in this hermit mode has a lot to do with you, and we'll get into that. We'll get into how this is really affecting you. But they've come out of it very successfully with the Six of Wands here, okay? They've overcome the challenge, okay? Because fives represent our challenges, right? And the fear would have been that challenge for this person, okay? They've overcome the fear. They've figured it all out for themselves. They know who they are. They're feeling really stable. They know what they want. They're ready to start something new. They're ready to fight for it with the Seven of Wands. They're holding their ground, standing their ground. They're wanting to come towards you and communicate their truth, okay, at this point in time. Their truth, because what they're after now, what they realize they really truly want, is a devoted life partner. And I feel like within you, that's what freaked them out. But I'll get into that in a minute. We do have the Six of Cups, and then the Eight of Cups, and then the Four of Wands. Okay. We also have Death and Judgment. And the King of Cups. So I can tell you that this person loved you from like the moment they laid eyes on you. And that is something that really freaked them out. It really scared them. Okay. And I feel like with the Six of Cups, not only did they love you straight away, but they felt an intense soul bond with you as well. So there was that soulmate, or maybe even twin flame, or whatever label you want to put on it. It doesn't really matter. The point is that the two of you already recognize one another at a soul level. This is why their rejection also would have been very much painful. It would have been very painful. It would have felt like a shot to the heart, definitely, because that's the energy I was picking up in the dream. Excuse me. From the moment they met you, from the moment y'all connected, there was an instant knowing that the two of you could very much happily live in union, okay? Because this is the 1111. It's the Four of Wands. It's a happy home life. It's a well-established foundation in which the two of you could build upon even further. There's more work to do always. But they knew that they could lay a solid foundation and have a beautiful life partnership with you. It scared them. It scared the crap out of them. Do I want this? Am I ready for this? Oh my gosh, I never thought I would meet someone like this. They went through all of this fear and questioning, and they were overwhelmed. They were totally overwhelmed, and they totally withdrew. Okay. again, leaving you hanging, unfortunately, hurting your feelings. Okay. So, and with no explanation, right? Absolutely no explanation. They totally walked away. But I feel like also here, I feel like you did too, in a sense of once that, happened, you would have been obviously very upset, very hurt, very sad. You would have walked away as well. You would have stopped investing in them. You would have stopped asking for an explanation. You would have just said, okay, well, I have no other choice but to turn around and walk away and go find something healthy for myself, or go focus on myself, or go, work, whatever. You went your own way. You had to release this person. Okay. So this is somewhere where you already felt like this has been done and over with. Okay. We have death. Okay. Now death, with death comes, change, transformation. Okay. You already closed the door on this person. You closed the door because you had no other choice. You felt like they already did. They straight up told you. They may have straight up told you. Either they ghosted and you got no explanation, or they lied to you and said, I don't feel that way about you. I don't want anything. I don't see us. I'm not interested. Okay. Something along those lines. Right. So, I mean, what else can you do? You can't force somebody, like, I just heard I can't make you love me. You know what I mean? So it's not like that. You would have taken a very big hit. Okay. So anyway, with death comes transformation. This was a door that has been closed. Okay. You may have wanted them to come back in, or you may have been really thinking about them, very much missing them. You may have felt their energy pulling on you, because while they're in this hermit mode, that's all they've been able to think about. I mean, there's more to it. It's not just all about you. They have other things in their life they got to figure out for themselves and understand who they are. But it was like really, really big moment here. There's been an awakening. There's been a spiritual awakening, a wake-up call that's happened here with Judgment. Okay. They've realized basically they don't want fear to step in the way of something so beautiful. Okay. And they've allowed themselves to be held back by fear this whole time. Okay. Now I hope y'all are still with me here, because this is like, I see huge transformation. Okay. Huge transformation in this reading. Now I kind of want to see what we have them taking action towards you. And with Judgment, it's like they see things very clearly. Again, they've had this wake-up call, this awakening. And with Death, it's transformation. When I see this King of Cups, and I'm just going to show, the Tower's underneath, that gave me, okay, that makes sense. The King of Cups here, and I'm trying to get you to see, but they're holding a hand of cards. They've got cards, and they're not really showing their cards, right? So this is somebody who's like, wants to reveal their hand, right? Wants to reveal their emotions. That was a whole shocker point of this dream that I had, right? And that is, look at what was underneath. Underneath the Tower here is the 8 of Wands, which is quickly moving energy, communication, messages coming in. Okay. Out of nowhere. This is going to, and I mean, this has kind of been a little bit of a theme that we've been picking up, but it feels more intense every time we're picking up on this theme, like this out of nowhere energy. They're going to tell you exactly, they're sending something to you. They're going to message you. They're going to maybe write to you. Maybe some of you will really be receiving some type of booklet or illustration, or even song or poetry, or something that is very much from the heart and very expressive, right? In the mail, like snail mail, old school, like, could be. But that was just like, it could just be symbolism, like the message coming in. That could be communication. That could be just calling you up or whatever, right? Running into you and telling you how it is that they feel. But I do feel like they want to write it down. There's something about write it down. They may have notes when they come in to express themselves to you, because I see this timeline. I saw this timeline of like, do you remember when we were here and this happened? And then like an illustration about it. Do you remember here? Because like they've been replaying these moments with you over and over again, and they want to tell you how they felt in those moments, because they never did. Okay. They didn't ever tell you how they felt in those moments. They may have been totally silent. They may have just been non-expressive. Meanwhile, the whole time, they're overwhelmed with emotion. Okay. So the Tower, tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower here. Okay. I got the 9 of Pentacles. Nope. Tell me more about the Tower. Ace of Swords. And Death in reverse. 6 of Cups again. Okay, so here's the thing is, oh, I didn't notice I have the 3 of Swords underneath here. Here's the thing. I don't know where you're at. We didn't read on you, but I'll tell you, I feel like you are in your self-love era. We'll just say you're in your self-love era. You're in your I'm the king, I'm the queen era. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You are very independent. Okay, you are very successful. You are very driven. You are very much comfortable with where you are, what you have, what you need. It doesn't mean that you're not wanting to have the love of your life, because usually with the 9 of Pentacles, that's the one thing that's missing. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're totally fine. You're just feeling good. You're feeling good with what you have. You're feeling good with where you are. You have rebuilt yourself in a sense after all of this has happened, right? You have put yourself back together. Okay, you put yourself back together and you are available. Okay, you are solo, you're single, you're available. And they see this, okay, with the Ace of Swords here, they can see you very clearly for who you are, the complete package. They know, and they are very much worried at this point. Okay, they're very much worried that that you're involved with somebody else, and I don't know if you are or aren't. Okay, I'm not sure if you are, but they're wondering whether or not, this is like. We have Death in the reverse here. They feel like the only way that they can reverse what it is that they said, because that's just kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's like they want to take it all back. They want to take it back. They want to reveal to you how it is that they truly feel, right? Which is obviously that they love you, right? And they're desperate to tell you something. It's like, okay, I need something more about this with the Tower, even, because it's like, yeah, they see you as being the complete package. They know who you are. They see you for being you. They want you to know, but why is this the Tower? The grass was so green. The grass was so green. That's letting me know that they were putting their attention elsewhere, okay? Putting their attention elsewhere. Now, for some of you, they could have rejected you and then jumped into something with someone else. They could have done that too. It would have been like a karmic type of connection where they needed to learn something more before they were able to connect with you. Or maybe the intensity was too much, with the 6 of Cups. Like, this is a soul connection. This is a soul. They could have distracted themselves with more than just work. It could have been other people as well. Okay. The grass was so green. That just means that they couldn't put their focus on you. They would not put their focus on you, but they see you very clearly now. They see you. They know who you are. They're afraid. They're afraid that they won't be able to, with Death in reverse, they're afraid that they won't be able to change, because you could be very guarded towards them right now. You would be, right? Maybe. I mean, I don't know for 100%, but the energy I was picking up on, it was this shock. Look at, I'm ready to open up and let you in. I'm ready to open up and let you in onto how it is that they truly feel. And that was what's coming up. They're desperate to let you in right now. They're desperate to let you in. I need more. I feel lost without you. That's the thing, is like, once they met you, it's like they knew right away that you were somebody that you affected them so deeply. There's something about you and your energy. They cannot find it anywhere else. And they can't ignore it as well. They're desperate to tell you, they're desperate to let you in. They feel lost without you. Okay, one more. One more. They feel lost without you. We belong together. They're desperate to tell you that the two of you belong together. I'm not good enough. They went through a lot of insecurities here. I did have this fly out as well. I have so many insecurities. I just can't deal. I'm not good enough. They went through, oh, look at even underneath this. There's another message here. They went through a really hard time. I feel like meeting you triggered all of their insecurities. They had to work through it. They want to bring peace to this connection. I do feel like you are the love of their life. I'm not even exaggerating here. They feel lost without you in their world. It's very it's like it's heavy, but it's because they've been holding on. They feel, I feel like I'm channeling their feelings. They feel really heavy about the whole situation because they knew that when they pushed you away that it hurt you deeply. And so in order for them to fight for this connection, or in order for them to come through to you and get through some of those defenses and some of those walls, if they can get your walls to drop, they know that they have to let you in 100%. And is that frightening for them? Absolutely. But that is the thing that they know that they have to do. They figured that out when they were in this hermit mode, right? And with the Fool here, we got at the beginning, and the Lovers, that is a decision to take a risk. That is a conscious decision that they have made. And then we did have a reading that was just came out that was like somebody made up their mind about you. I do feel like this is that same collective. Okay. We often will get readings, we don't always, we read for many different pockets, let's just say, in our collective tribe. There's many different people going through many different things on their journey with many different situations, many different people. Like it's all different. There are some themes, and when the theme in the collective is strongest, we will get read on those a few days in a row. Usually, what will happen, and until the energy shifts. Okay, so if you really resonated with that previous reading of sometime or someone's really, I forget what it was called. Someone wants to tell you something. I don't know. The last reading. Okay. I don't know why I'm like spacing out right now. Let's get back to it. I was going to tell you, I knew I'd end up hurting you. So I stayed away. I'm terrified of this intense connection. And I was a fool. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, they're coming back in, and I feel like this is the thing, is it's going to be quite, I feel like it's going to leave you speechless, honestly. It's going to leave you speechless. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. You can let me know in the comments how you would feel. Okay, you can always let me know. Maybe I'll extend it for those of you who are interested in just diving a little bit deeper. We can just do the regular format for the extended, their energy towards you, what they've been thinking about, what they admire about you, how they feel for you. We know that they love you, but maybe we'll get some more specifics on there, more specific conversation, more specific detailed messages here. We can get into the potential, okay? The potential. Will you have to go through anything like this again? Maybe that's a really big one. Will they pull away again? Or is this the real thing? Okay. Is this the real life? I don't know what I just got that. Is this real? Yeah, so we'll get into more messages, okay? In the extended, the link will be in the description box below if you are interested. Of course, I am very much so freaking grateful for all of your energy exchange, whether or not you join us in the extended readings, or you like the video, or you share it, or you just, you're here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you like my vibe, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all are the best. I'm going to get some love oracles first, though, before we part ways. And yeah, anyone who does do the energy exchange this month, in the month of April, I will be giving away a free reading for anyone who does tune into the extended. It'll be a draw or something, and it will be announced in May, in the beginning of May. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's get a love oracle on this, and then we'll come back with the extended vibe. Okay. Friendship. Freedom. Okay. Friendship. This could have been somebody who was a friend, who may have started out as a friend, or there's you may, when they come back, you may say, okay, can we start as friends? Friendship is really important. This could have been a longtime friend or a friend in the past life or something like that. Friendship is important. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So when they come back, they may have said, I just want to be friends. And you may have said, well, I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, it could have gone a lot of ways. So you use discernment on how this resonates for you, okay? It may just be a really good starting point, okay? Let's talk at least as friends, okay? Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be, okay? The path is clear if you want it to be. This is them. I feel like this is them having the freedom to go after what it is that they want, right? And what it is that they want is a solid long-term connection here. A message for you. This is what it is. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. They're thinking about you. They're dreaming about you. They're perhaps even sending you like messages on the 5D. They are going to be messaging you in the 3D as well. This is why this reading is coming up so strongly here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck. And I feel like these are repeating even from the last reading, or they feel familiar. I've seen them recently. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, so yeah, I must let go of resentment. Let me just get one more and then we'll head off to the extended. Y'all seriously are amazing. Amazing. Look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. Okay. However you're feeling right now, what's causing you to feel this way? I don't know. This could be talking about what they've already done, right? They've been examining themselves. Why were they so scared? What's going on? You know, but they've come to this conclusion, and I feel like some of you are about to get something freaking beautiful. Okay, you're going to be, they're going to express something so beautiful to you. It is their love. Okay, hold on. 1111. 1111 came out. Okay, if y'all been seeing, and I was just drawn to take one of these cards here, 1111. It's an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Some of y'all are about to reconnect, reconcile something. Okay, we have receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. This is about you receiving something so freaking incredible from this person. Again, it's going to leave you gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love. Again, the links in the description box below. Y'all are amazing. I may come back with one of those just for you readings, right? Because that's really what I planned on doing originally today. Something for maybe the divine feminine or just a daily vibe, but this is strongest right now. If not today, then it'll come tomorrow or something. Okay. Anyways, I'm sending you lots of love. Take care.